Happiness is freedom. Freedom is having the choice to spend your time doing things that inspire you. Most people want freedom, but many people don't have a clear objective, a roadmap, or a strategy to achieve it. Everyone deserves to live an inspired and free life. I believe that when we're free and able to focus on our most meaningful work, we simply become better human beings. We can give more, care more, support more, and love more. I'm an investor, a trader, and an entrepreneur, and I get to spend every day doing what I love. At the age of 29 years old, I became financially free, and since then my mission has been to help and inspire other people to achieve the same so that they can be more of who they really want to be. Always Free is about having a free mind, being free to question the status quo, free to take risks, free to say no, free to say yes, free from social idealisms, opinions and beliefs, free to disobey, and free to wake up every day and spend your time to make a difference that inspires you. You can have it all. Living a life designed by you isn't a stroke of luck or a result of circumstance. It's a choice. So if you want to learn how to become free and live an inspired life, join me for the #1 show for financial empowerment and wealth creation as I share my insights, tips, strategies and advice on what allowed me to be always free. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Jason Greystone. Whoa, welcome back to the show. Hope you had a good week so far. Happy Thursday. Hope you're doing well. Enjoying a coffee for Fox's sake. Let us know who's here. If you're here, let us know in the chat. Just let yourself be known so we know that you're listening. Hope you've had a good week. Chris, Neil, Chris. Well. Hello from across the pond. Evening, Chris. Evening, everyone. Jade, how you doing? Pigs in Pajamas, welcome. I think I should get a sponsorship deal with Gymshark and Yankee hats. I think that's got to be done. Anyway, interesting. We've got a kind of week where in the markets there's been quite a few trading opportunities. It's non-farm Friday tomorrow, so those of you who do trade, probably going to stop trading through that. It's kind of the most kind of consistent, erratic, volatile news announcement that has an impact in the Forex market particularly. So probably not going to be trading too much tomorrow. And I didn't have any plans on what to talk about today, other than when I got yet another fake account. Someone messaged me going, "This is a fake account of you," and it made me think, okay, well, how can I kind of speak about this fake account and people who come up with these? They spend a lot of time and effort doing things that obviously they've got what it takes to kind of build something quite incredible, and they've got a work ethic and they're quite switched on people. How will that affect them in terms of wealth building, success, and what their limits are and what they can actually achieve in life? And this is kind of a great topic to discuss for empowerment, financial empowerment, wealth creation, and just being who you want to be, which the show's all about, right? Be who you want to be. Someone being me isn't going to be who they want to be, right? And there's limitations to where you can go in life by pretending to be someone else. So this is going to be relevant for you if you get people imitating you. Let me know in the comments if you get people imitating you. But it's also going to be valuable for you if you are doing that in some way. I'm not necessarily saying that you're setting up accounts and pretending to be other people, but there's certain things that you might do that aren't kind of truly authentic to you and your style and have got your little your little spin. So I wanted to dedicate this show to, first of all, address those scammers on Instagram and Facebook and LinkedIn. There's been tons and tons of people impersonating me. Let's just get this out there straight away. I've only got one account, and the account is here on these are my social media accounts right here. Okay, and those are the only social media accounts I have. I don't have any others, and I won't contact you on Discord or Telegram or WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger or Instagram Messenger or any of those. We don't contact anyone. So if you message me, I might message back, but it has to be one of these accounts, all right? It has to be those accounts. So look, the people who are getting contacted by those people and asking them to invest money, first of all, don't do that. Let's just for the record, I would never contact anyone and ask for money, right? So my account is, my Instagram account's probably the main account. I've probably got about 22,000 followers, just over 22,000 followers at the time of this show, whatever date this is. I think it's the, 3rd of February 2022 today. And that's my only official account. If you happen to come across any of the other guys using my name, please just immediately report them and, tell Instagram that I need to get a blue badge. Anyway, talking to the imitators who might be reading this. Firstly, and let me know if you've got imitators as well. If you've got imitators or people pretending to be you, or stealing your kind of identity to use for their gain. Firstly, you're going out there and you're marketing my content, which is great, right? You're marketing my content. So thanks for that, first of all. But secondly, you're really helping me build a case for Instagram to get me a blue verified badge, which is then going to make it harder for you, right? And more importantly, and I want to say, you're wasting your time, right? You're wasting a tremendous amount of time and effort pretending to be someone that you're not. So how is that going to work out for you in the long run, right? How's that going to work out for you in the long run? It might be a bit of fun on Instagram, but what about real life, right? There's this man who's heard of Ralph Waldo Emerson. Ralph Waldo Emerson, he had a famous saying, and it's the name of this show, and he said, envy is ignorance and imitation is suicide. And what it means is, first of all, envy. When you go and envy someone, when you envy someone else, you're being ignorant to, one, where you have the same traits as them and you've had the same thing in your own life. Okay, so you're putting them above you and you're blind to kind of their downsides. And two, where they have the drawbacks in their life that you don't see. All right, so when you envy someone, it's not real, first of all. It's something that you're seeing all the good, and you're not seeing where you've got that good, and you're seeing no bad where they do have the bad in their life. So envy is ignorance because you're not seeing the full picture. All right, and this is why they say never meet your heroes, right? Because the reason someone's a hero is that you've put them on a pedestal because you're blind to the other crap that they have to deal with. And the reason that that's the reason that they're your hero. You don't see the downsides or the dark sides of that hero. That's why they say don't meet them, because you're going to actually figure out that they're just human like you and they've got all the traits and they've got all the sides. And you'll hear people say that when they meet their heroes, they're normal people and very common. Oh, they're not really who I thought they was. They don't really think of them as their hero anymore. So, because you see they're a normal human and you see that they've got what they haven't got anything other than what you've got, it's a very kind of different awakening. And lots of people say, I want to be the next Elon Musk, or I want to be the next Gary Vee. When you watch the interview with Joe Rogan and Elon Musk, he says it's not fun being me. In fact, whenever you see Elon Musk talking, he looks almost bemused. He's very kind of, it's like he's a bit down almost. And he truly thinks that it's not fun being him. He doesn't have fun, right? We don't have fun. So instead of wanting to be the next Elon Musk, or being just like Elon Musk, or being like Jason Greystone, or being like whoever it is, why not just be yourself? Be yourself. Your own self is far more special than trying to be someone else. And the next part of the quote, Emerson says, is imitation is suicide. And what that means is when you shut down your own light, so you're hiding now, you've shut your own light down, you don't display yourself to the world at all. You don't want to acknowledge who you are and show that to the world and let that shine out and be authentic and original, and you want to just imitate someone and imitate someone else. What you're doing is you're killing your true self, literally killing yourself, because you're hiding behind something that's not you. So you're not ever able to get your message or your true values or opinions out there, and you're very limited. And the other reason that limits you is because you're always going to be a step behind the person who's actually going out there and creating the message, because they're driven to do it. So one, it's tiring. You've got to keep up with it. Second of all, you're going to burn out just because you eventually will realize it's not fulfilling. It's not fulfilling. You might make a bit of money here and there, but you'll realize actually you want fulfillment. That's all anyone really wants. And you're not going to get that by ripping people off or lying to people or scamming people. And also you're limited to how many people you can show your message to, because let's say you're just ripping someone off and copying someone or whatever. There's certain people you don't want to see the content. So you're limited to how far you can spread your message. So you're literally just killing yourself. You're killing your true self. So my message is, don't kill yourself. Right? That's absolutely crazy. Life's way too good to do that. You got too much to bring to the world yourself. So do that. Every single person watching this show has got something very, very special to offer, and they've got a light inside to bring to the world. And if you want a nice life, go after it and get it. Bring that out. The time you're spending trying to be someone else is time taken away from you designing your own life. You're wasting serious time doing that. And when you look at some of these fake accounts, you see how much effort has gone into those things, and we don't have much time as it is, right? So do you have time? Clearly you do. Or do you? Right? Maybe you're watching this now and you're an avid watcher of the show, and you turn up every month and you think, oh, do you know what? This part of my content, what I'm doing, is a little bit unauthentic to me. And I think I'm limiting my true message here, and I might go and change that. I might make it, put my spin on it a little bit more. If you, so the thing is this, go and, if that's you and you're killing yourself and you're trying to hide behind someone else, go and write out some goals, right? First step is just to go and write out your goals. And if you haven't got goals written down, go and do that. That's the first step to do. If you're just living this kind of wishy-washy life and, hoping that this happens and that happens and whatever, that's not going to happen. Nothing's going to happen. You're just going to drift through. That's a crazy way to live. Be who you want to be. Set goals aligned with who you really want to be and what you love doing. Don't try and be the next me or the next Elon Musk or the next whoever else. Be the first you. So that's my advice on that. Let me know in the comments if you've had any imitations contact you of me. Also, if you've found anyone who is imitating anyone, let me know in the comments. Put it in the comments if you found any scammy accounts, or if you found anyone up to no good doing this kind of thing, and call them out. Just call them out, because as you say, imitation is suicide. And the worst thing you can do is hide behind someone else when you've got so much value to give and such an amazing life to create. On that note, I want to say this. There's a lot of talk about presidency elections and people in politics and the prime minister and people kind of putting all their hopes and getting so uptight and agitated about people who, they're in power. No, let them go in power. Why is he doing this? Why is he doing that? The thing is this. If you put all of your hope into one of those leader figures, you're giving all of your power away again. You're giving all your power away and just hoping that your life's in the hands of someone else. When in actual fact, you can go and do what you want. There's people in the world who are living fantastic lives, doing what they want, got whatever situation the world's in, or whoever's in power, or whatever financial situation the economy is in, or whatever. They are doing the things and getting the things they want. And the answer to that, the reason for that, is they're just simply asking better questions of themselves, which we've been over many times in this show already. How much have I missed? You're late. Reported 2 of Jason. I appreciate that. So look, I really needed to just get that out there because I wanted to dedicate a show for one, raising awareness to scammers. I don't want people being scammed. In fact, I'm going to dedicate a section in my description of all my videos now to people and companies that I trust. Okay. I've never been one to kind of actively promote certain people, but I'm going to put a section in all of my videos now on companies and people that I trust so that I know when you go to them, you'll be looked after. But if you don't go to them, then don't come crying. And second of all, the message of don't imitate someone, don't envy someone, love yourself, find your own value, speak up, get out there, provide value, and demand the life that you deserve from providing that value. So that's really it. It was kind of more of a bit of a rant on my part. And the second reason I'm going to kind of, it's kind of unplanned, but the second reason is I had my son on here today and we pre-recorded a version of the show with him because, believe it or not, the podcast where I took him out of school, episode 13, is still today the number one downloaded episode of that podcast. Out of the whole series, episode 13, Why I Took My Son Out of School, is the number one by 3 times. It's been downloaded 3 times more than any of the other episodes. So we got him on the sofa. We pre-recorded a show and we'll be streaming that very, very soon. So hopefully you get some value from that. You'll get to meet him and get some insights from how that journey's been as well, because loads have been asking questions about it. So that's it for the day. I hope you all have a great weekend and tune in tomorrow for the accountability sessions if you're part of my group, and also get involved with the book club. The book club we had, the book club is not there, but we had a book club session the other day. Absolutely brilliant first book club, and it went down really, really well. If you go to learn.tearsofreedom.com/book-club. There's a mouthful for you. You can go and sign up and you'll get emailed all the details for that book club. And we'll be meeting up, talking about the next book, which I believe is by Dr. Joe Dispenza. And the last one was Carol Dweck Mindset. But fantastic evening of really deep, meaningful discussions and self-discovery. So great session. Find it, learn.tearsofreedom.com/book-club. And until then, take care. Have a great rest of your day and weekend, and I'll see you then.